how these medications have been used, and potentially one that may be legal again coming this July, pending what the FDA says, intranasal Cmax. And this was one that was originally studied actually in Russia many years ago. And what they found is that this 7-amino acid peptide, when it was administered after a TBI, so a traumatic brain injury, all right, or acute injury, that patients tended to bounce back faster. Also, they saw evidence of it improving outcomes after stroke. And it also seems to upregulate the same sort of factors that help with cognition and with, connecting sentences and bits of data in your brain. And so it's also interestingly enough, one of the ones that is available, intranasally, because it goes through the mucous membranes and gets right where you need it. And so that's going to be a really, really fascinating compound to see back on the market. And then we can actually get more data regarding efficacy and across a wide population.
So interesting. And you sniff that through your nose?
Sniff like you would for any nasal decongestant, right? If you have allergies or something like that. Also, for someone like yourself, you travel a lot. You're going in between different time zones. You're balancing multiple obligations at different odd times of the day. I shudder to think what your circadian rhythm looks like, my friend. But that is what we have some of these other compounds that are going to be available for. So if we look at DSIP, okay, that has been shown to be helpful with regulating your circadian rhythm. All right, that is one of the ones that's going to be approved hopefully here soon, again in July, right? Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, you've got